Hey, what's up, you all? Okay, this topic is about the lack of money. No, for the love of money, for the lack of money, money is the root of all evil. All of that above. That's what this topic is about. And no reason why I feel like as people who grew up in church, such as like myself, is that we were taught that oh yeah, you'll hear people say, oh, money is the root of all evil. No, it's for the love of money, they say in the Bible, is the root of all evil. I can go on so many topics. Oh, excuse me. That's a lemon seed. But I could go on so many topics of how that could be true in some ways. But I believe my word is for the lack of money is the root of all evil. People do some treacherous things when they in lack, especially when it comes to resources. People rob, people kill, people steal. And that's something that my great grandfather, bless his soul, he used to say, if a man ain't got no job, he'll rob, he'll kill, he'll steal. And that is so true. Your mind gets real creative when there's a lack of, or there are some people that really don't like the fact that you have this and they don't have that, and they feel like, I'm just gonna come take it. It's easier for me to come take it from you. A lot of times in underprivileged neighborhoods, that's what happened. They exist for a reason. They exist for a reason to keep people in those kind of places. And some people that go to church feel like that it's so modest to turn down money or whatever, but they give it. And I was one of those people. I was a person who felt like that it's better to give than to receive. And it's like, I don't know. But that's a whole nother topic. But I did learn later in life that when somebody give you something, give you money or whatever, say I appreciate it or whatever, I just want to bless you, take it. I used to be like, no, that's okay. I thought it was the modest thing to do. But you don't want to stop that person blessing because they trying to sow a seed into you. So I understood that and I started doing that. And I felt better about it. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's a lack when for the lack of money is the root to all evils, I like to say, because I learned that through Reverend Ike. And I felt like that was 20 pounds lighter on me, because there are a lot of people that maybe being evicted or whatever and can't pay your bills, and them people coming for you to get you out, okay? And I was one of those people. Okay, at early age, I think I was like 21 or I was 22, and I lost my job, and my unemployment wasn't coming any longer. And those people gave me a limited time, and I had to go. I'm young. I'm not really understanding this or whatever. And you know what the sad part about it is that with this story, and I hope that I don't cry or choke up. And I'm trying to eat these lemon things, so cause I feel real my throat. These lemon seeds. Anywho, yeah, I was evicted, and I ended up coming up with the money. The office manager told me that I had this X amount of time to get the money or whatever. And when I got the money, he said that it needs to be here before the office closed, because if the office is closed, then I can't accept this money order. And I felt like, dang. And when I got the money or whatever, it was just a horrible experience. When I got the money, the office was closed. The next day, the sheriffs was coming and taking my things and everything. I lost everything. And to me, I didn't have no job. I came up with the money in less than 24 hours. And he kicked me out like that. And he told me, he gave me the money out of the back. He said, he was like, yeah, I told you that if you didn't came at this, before the office calls, I could no longer accept this or whatever. Me being young, didn't go to court and all this other stuff. And I just took his word on it, whatever. And I was just so hurt by it. But then I was like, you know what? That's one time. I promise you, that'll never happen to me again. And I made sure not to be placed in that position. But to me, that was a root to all evil. The lack that I didn't have and trying to come up with. Yeah, I was a kid. Like I said, I lost my job. I wasn't getting my unemployment and everything else. And I was able to find ways to get the money. Did I get it legal? Of course I did. And y'all just don't understand. It was just crazy for me. I want to say I had to be like 21. I think I was 21 or 22. So I ended up moving back home and everything else. And I just made it my thing to be like, you know what, take this as a lesson or whatever. But can you just imagine that some parents that actually go through that, a mother who not able to, take care of her kids, trying to make ends meet and everything else, but then she's placed on the streets or having to go to shelter or anything like that because of the lack. To me, that's a root to all evil. Some of you may feel different, but I feel that way. Like with me, it only take, some people it take more than one experience, but as long as I stay employed and everything else, not understanding the how to save money, just living day to day. I expect to do that as a child. Well, I was a child when I look back over because now I'm really grown. So I just believe that you have to have a better relationship with money. You can't look at, and another thing is that what gets me is that when people feel like that, when they see, let's say, celebrities that have money. And I know people said this about Oprah. Yeah, Oprah got all that money, but she ain't happy. How you know? How you know? Because my thing is this. We're all humans. We all go through something. Everybody's life has a different blueprint to it. So what may be my downfall or my unhappiness may not be hers. But I noticed they be like, yeah, well, at least I got kids. She ain't got kids. But that was her choice. Excuse me. But she has put so many children in college. So many people. She's helped so many people with money. And that's what people don't realize or whatever. And it's so, what kills me, what trips me out is that most people that don't go to church all the time or whatever are some of the most wealthiest people. And they understand money. But people who go to church all the time and everything, they can't keep a dime in their purse or keep $1 in their wallet. Hello, somebody. And it just always puzzled me, but I'm just like that. What makes you different from people? Well, that's because they serving the wrong God. No, they practicing the right principles. And you have to plant seeds. In church, they tell you, yes, sow your tithes and all this other stuff and everything else. You're going to be blessed. Okay, that's one thing. Most people don't even sow that. But I just feel like that when you have a better mindset of money, when you learn how to manage your money or whatever, because it doesn't matter how much money you make, it's what you do with the money you make and everything else. Some of us live outside of our means and feel like that. You feel like, okay, because I make $3,000 a month, I can afford a $2,000 apartment a month. And then your car knows $600. You just calculating like that. But that's not the proper way. That means that you living paycheck to paycheck. But then you take somebody who's making half of that and that could actually save $500 excuse me, a month. So it's all about the mentality of it. And that's why I just started to learn other principles when it comes to money, whatever. And you got to tell yourself a different story, because if you don't, it will happen. Whatever you feed your mind, it manifests itself. And me, every time I used to get big lump sums of money, I'd be like, I'm scared something gonna happen to where I'm gonna have to pay for this. Like, I'm gonna have to have a major big repair. And you know what? That's usually what happened. Or I'd be like, oh Lord, I know my brother gonna hit me up because I got some money or whatever, and it'll just leave like that. Like, he'll call me up, need some money, and I'm gonna be a flunky and give it to him. So now I changed my story or whatever. And it's so easy to change. Money shouldn't be your God or nothing like that, because money is nothing but a currency. It's energy. If you feel a certain way about money and your vibration is down, that's what happens. Like the story, the examples I just gave you. But if you feel good and say, hey, me and money is friends. Money comes to me easily and frequently. I receive money all the time. Money just love to come my way. Thank you, money, for coming my way. Keep coming, I start to learn that. And one thing I noticed is that I always find money. Money will always come to me. Checks will come in the mail. Or I got an extra deposit. And like, where this come from? I thought my balance was this and that and the other. And then I just started having a different relationship and looking at money differently. That's just like, take for instance, a woman. If a man is not treating a woman a certain way, what is she gonna do? She gonna eventually leave. She don't have no interest in him. But if he treats her like a lady and she's feeling good, it's like a woman just opens up and just do so much more. She blossoms in everything, and that's how money is. So I just say, what do you all tell yourselves and how y'all feel about money? And if you want money, you can't go around seeing all this negative stuff with people who have money, because what you telling money is that I don't want it because I'm hating. I'm a hater. No, no, no. It's like you resisting money, and your vibration, your energy against it, it knows. So it's like, okay, don't come that person way. Don't come because she don't want it. Or if she come, we leaving out the door. We not trying to stay with her or him. So, like I said, I'm going to hear from y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But for the most part, I'm just sharing what actually happened to me and what helped me along the way. And people all the time be like, Jay, I know you got it. Or my brother, he be like, I know you got it. I know, but sometimes family members can really be something else. And sometimes you got to put your finger down. You just got to say, no, no, no. Because you want to keep a good relationship with money. Everything, and because money coming your way, I know some people, it feel like when they get money, they have holes in their pockets. They have holes in their bags, and money just find a way to leave them. But look at yourself and, be like, you know what? I work so hard. I deserve to put myself in a better position. Just like some people want to go to the Beyonce concert and, like, I'm going to spend this money. But in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I got to respect and I got to take care of other things and govern other things and everything else. I'm not knocking nobody that's going, because I would love to go. But let me tell you something. Them prices is out my ministry. I'm just saying. And I love me some Beyonce. And it's probably she came by herself instead of with Jay. It may be a little different. I don't know. But I just feel like, do you want to spend this money on this, or do you want to build your business? And I'm like, you know what? I want to build. I want to build and do things the right way. I have time the next time come. Or, somebody want to bless me with them, I'll go. But I don't feel pressure. But I see so many people that they got the money for that. And that's another thing. People always have money for what they want. Trust and believe that. But I'm going to leave y'all on that. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Sorry that my throat is getting scratchy and everything else. But I just felt like that, hey, we can have that kind of, I guess, not recap, but a little grown folks chat tonight. All right, and I'm holla.